occasion of Ernie's 80th birthday. And in honor of the occasion, he married a 20-year-old girl. And he rang me up the very next day and he said to me, Soph, I have just married myself a 20-year-old girl. What do you think of that? And I said to him, Ernie, when I am 80 years old, I shall marry myself a 20-year-old boy. And let me tell you something, Ernie. 20 goes into 80. A hell of a lot more than 80 goes into 20. Doorbell rang, young lady. Answer the door. There's a delivery boy there with 2 dozen roses. I grabbed the card, opened it, said, love from your boyfriend Ernie. I was having tea with my girlfriend Clementine at the time. I said, Clementine, you know what this means? For the next 2 weeks, I'm going to be flat on my back, legs wide open. Clementine says to me, what's the matter with you? Ain't you got a vase? Otto Titsling, inventor and kraut, had nothing to get very worked up about. His inventions were failures, his future seemed bleak. He fled to the opera at least twice a week. One night at the opera he saw an Aida, whose tits were so big they would often impede her. A guy he watched her fall into the pit, stunning by the weight of those terrible tits. Oh my God, there she blows! Aerodynamically, this bitch was a mess. Otto eyeballed the diva lying comatose amongst the reeds, and he suddenly felt the fire of inspiration flood his soul. He knew what he had to do. He ran back to his workshop learning futs and futs and futs. For Otto Titsling had found his quest to lift and mold the female breast, to point the small ones to the sky, to keep the bigger ones high and dry. Every night he sweat and snort, searching for the right support. He tried some string and paper clips. Hey, he even tried his own tulips. Well, he stitched me, stitched, until finally one night in the wee hours of morning, Otto arose from his workbench, triumphant. Yes, he had invented the world's first over-the-shoulder bowler holder. Exhausted but ecstatic, he ran down the street to the diva's house, bearing the prototype in his hot little hand. Now the diva did not want to try the darn thing on, but after many initial misgivings, she finally did. And the sigh of relief that issued forth from the diva's mouth was so loud that it was mistaken by some to be the early onset of the serotonin which would often go through the short-form entrance. But little did I know, the moment of his greatest triumph, lurking under the diva's head, was none other than the very worst of the French hat thieves, Philip Divazier. And Phil was watching the scene with a great deal of interest.